Hey guys, it's Kirti and welcome back to my channel. So before getting started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure you subscribe first. Today morning, I posted this sticker on my Instagram asking, what's your assumption about life of students in Canada slash abroad? If you are not following me on my Instagram yet, just make sure you follow me there. I have to give you a very important disclaimer. Every person's perceptions are different. Motive to move to a new country is entirely different. So this is my own perception. Life of student is tough because they are away from parents. That is exactly true because it really doesn't matter with whom you are living. Obviously you miss your parents, right? At some point of time, no matter how much love you're getting from your partner, you still miss your parents. So that's quite obvious. It's not easy or difficult. It is what you choose it to be like. This is exactly my point. So if you do certain things in a certain way, you will have to face those consequences, right? It is all in your hands. That's amazing. From one culture to another, new experience, independent. If you are going to experience a completely new culture, you'll obviously discover a lot of things and you obviously be more independent when you are away from your family and you make your own money, so you have to pay your own bills. So yeah, this is like living more independently. If in Toronto, then have to be safe from increasing gun violence there. They say that 2 years 3 years back it's not like this. It's not the same. To be frank, crime rate in Toronto is increasing day by day. Sucks big time. Money taking out family. Again, this is this person's assumption. It really sucks if you're a family person and you cannot live alone. Life is hell for introvert. It's not like people who go abroad, it's not like everybody talks to everybody or everybody needs to talk to everybody. I don't want to say that it sucks if you're introvert, but it sucks if you live with your own community. If you don't live or if you don't gel with other communities, again, this is my opinion. Hardworking, not easy, homesickness, getting very less time to spend with family members and much more. This is so true. Homesick, I don't agree with this point because I don't have any homesick. People say that, oh, you don't need any money because your husband makes money. See, that's an entirely different point. But before coming to Canada, I've decided, I applied for my visa. I never imagined that I would fall in love after coming to this country and I would get married, right? So before that, I know everything that miss my parents, I'm gonna miss my close friends, but it's destiny, I would say. Though I live with my husband, we don't get a lot of time to talk to each other because I used to have job, I used to go to college, I used to do YouTube, so I always used to invest my time in these things and I used to ignore the personal time we have to spend together, especially if you are living with your husband or your wife. It really sucks because you don't get time. There is no rule that both of you has to work at the same time so that you guys can be together at home by the same time. No, that's the thing I hate the most. And it really doesn't matter which country. Even if you're in India, it can happen for sure. Part-time doriki oka sem free ki help out chalo. Many of you assume that it is very easy for you guys to pay off your semester fee by doing part-time in Canada. Actually, I made an entire video about this. Let me answer this right here. It's not possible. You have to work only 20 hours per week, maybe $1,000 every month, and you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your phone bill, lot of stuff. And how can you pay your semester fee? It's not possible. I don't know how many times I have to tell everybody that it's not possible. It's really a dream for every student. It can be, for sure. I guess students suffer a lot, but they don't show much to their parents. True. There are a lot of people around me who suffer a lot because they cannot tell anything to their parents. They cannot ask their parents for money because they think that parents will feel bad. That's quite obvious. Even when I met with a very minor accident, I made public in one of my videos, but I didn't tell my parents. I felt that my parents feel so bad about it. After watching that video, surprisingly, my mom asked me, "Have you met with an accident? You didn't even tell me." So that's true. You know, sweet bee, salty bee. True. You face a lot of difficult situations and unexpected situations. I myself face difficulties, they are quite unexpected. But the best part is I never had financial difficulties because my fees were paid by my parents. They all need to speak perfect English. No, people say that I don't speak good English. I don't understand why. There are so many people who are worse than me, and I feel so proud about myself. I think I'm so much better than so many others who are not even trying to speak in English. Super cold. It's not super cold here, it's effing cold. Sometimes I really get irritation and I feel that why am I here? Like, why? Especially last winter was my second winter, and I felt so effing bad about my life that I'm not even able to go out. I know before coming to Canada that I have to face these kind of issues, but I don't know. I seriously don't know what to do with my life when it's winter. Easy part-time job, you become independent, living a good life. You become independent is good thing. Like that assumption is right. Living a good life, again, it depends on your choices and the way you want to live your life. Again, that's a good thing. But easy part-time job, I don't think so, because a lot of people who send me DMs that, hey, I'm here, it's been 4 months, 3 months, but I still am not able to find any job. I told them only one thing. So I came in August and I started working literally in November 3rd, from November 3rd week. So it is really difficult. It is the reality. They literally come through difficult times, such as managing their studies as well as making money. True. It is really difficult. And to me, I have a family now. I have to spend my personal time with my husband, and I have to make YouTube videos. I have to enjoy. I have to work. I have to study. I have to do assignments. So, when you're a student, and especially you have so many other extracurricular activities, and you're not single, these are the issues you're gonna face. Sometimes I feel like hitting my head to the wall. It is really hard. Hardly struggling with expecting everything will be alright in future. He is assuming that like you struggle and struggle expecting everything will be alright in future. That's true. A lot of people struggle for their future, but it is quite opposite to me. Like my mentality is quite opposite. I concentrate only on present. I want to enjoy my present life. I don't know what's gonna be in the future, like what happens in my future. So I don't know where I'm gonna end up in future, but I want to live my present life happily. A blend of hard work, sincerity, and autonomy. Uh, Along with responsibility towards oneself. So this is absolutely true. Work and chill. True. Searching for part-time job, doing assignments, zero traveling and enjoyment, unlike US students. That's true, because you have certain rules in Canada that you have to work only 20 hours per week. Like which makes you end up in a situation where you cannot afford to travel. Let me clear your mind saying that I travel because I can live paycheck to paycheck. I have a partner who can take care of all the financial problems if I have to face. And my parents, I feel so grateful for having my parents. Like they are financially very stable, and people always say that I'm like, you must be super rich, your husband must be super rich. It really doesn't matter who is rich or not, but my parents, they always tell me only one thing, that you don't have to suffer. We have suffered like our entire lives to make money, and we did not properly live our lives. So travel, gain a lot of knowledge. I think that everybody should know that my financial situation is very different from a lot of students. So I don't want to sugarcoat that. So being an international student can travel, you can afford luxury stuff. If your parents are financially stable, and if your parents don't expect any money for you to send back home, that's fine. Like you can literally travel and you can use your credit cards and everything. But there are so many students who has to pay back their study loans, who has to pay back a lot of debts their parents or they are in right now. If you are aspiring to study in any country, just don't go for only the luxurious stuff and the travel you can do once you go to the country. Just take time, be stable financially and later do all that stuff. Because every YouTuber you see, their financial situation is different, their age is different. They make videos like struggles of international students in Canada, but when you see me, you won't see all the struggles because I don't struggle. My financial situation is different, their financial situation is different. I want to travel so much, and a lot of other YouTubers, they want to build a house for themselves, they want to buy huge uh, cars, they want to buy a lot of expensive clothes. Like everybody's age is different. I'm 23, some other YouTuber who is in the same situation like me might be 26, 27, 21. So just understand that I'm not trying to flex anything here, I'm just trying to share the reality of a student in Canada. Super busy yet learning, growing and exploring. That's exactly true. They splurge a lot rather than studying. No, I don't think so. At least I splurge. Yes, I do. And I study. So it's not true. Pretty hard compared from back home, but should enjoy every moment and make it worth. Definitely. You should enjoy every moment. You should live every moment. Just don't run behind money. Live your moment, make money, do whatever you want, and just don't feel bad for like whatever situation you are in. Just hope for the best. That's it. Torture, majboor, tortured, tensed, no fun life, no enjoyment, just shifts, assignment, and college. Okay, to be frank, there are so many students who are living this kind of life. I know who are there. Like I see every day. Once they get work permit, they continuously keep working. They want to make a lot of money, send back home. But few people are like balances everything. So it really depends on who you want to be. Fair share of fun and troubles. True. Finding a job is too difficult. I cannot even answer this question because I've been applying for a lot of jobs lately online and I never heard from anybody. It might be my profile's problem, or it can be like they don't want to hire me. I don't know. I'm seriously waiting to get a job in construction field, and I'll definitely let you guys know once I find. Talks only with other Indians mostly. That's true. That's the saddest part actually. You should not be like that. So somebody say that a lot of show off. That can be true because a few people do that. I cannot speak for everybody, but that's true. Most of the students want to move US after graduation or maybe after few years. This can be true, but I would say it's reverse. People who live in the US want to move to Canada because of the H1B issues. Most of our friends are contacting us like how to get Canadian PR or something like that, and most of the people who got rejected for the US visa, they apply for Canadian study permit. So it is actually reverse. Struggle is real. Work hard to earn money and lavishly spend that over clothing and food in an affordable way. This is exactly true. I think it's going to be a very long video, so I want to end it here. If I missed any of your assumptions, I'm so sorry. If you think that my opinions are wrong, it's fine because they're just my opinions and you have your own opinions. And if I conveyed anything in a wrong way, if you felt it in a wrong way, again, I'm so sorry about that. I don't want to be negative here. I just want to share the reality, at least about my life. And yes, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Follow me on my Instagram, link is in the description box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.